Hola, welcome back to my channel. Mi nombre es Edith. I am a curandera, a psychic medium, an Akashic Records reader, a Reiki master, and many more titles. Today I'm connecting with you to bring you a pick a card. What are you ready to accept in your life that you've outgrown, that no longer serves you? I'm outside, so you might hear a couple of little animals coming and chirping. I have a crow that's been hanging right next to my side, so I'm sure the crow's here to support us in this message that you're ready to accept and receive. I have 3 options for you. Option number 1, Lápiz Lazuli. Option number 2, Aquamarine. And option number 3, Malachite. There's no right or wrong way of choosing. Trust your intuition. I trust that the messages that are for you will only be for you. Allow yourself to be guided. That's what I'm hearing right away. So let's get started. Alrighty, we're going to start with option number 1, this magical Lápiz Lazuli. The little speckles that you see in Lápiz Lazulis, they're of pyrite. Lápiz Lazuli is a leadership stone. It's a stone that reminds us that we have a lot to do in this life. It's like, I feel like lapis always comes into our life when it's time to take the lead. It's time to like accept your reality. So my intention for this pick a card when I shuffled these cards was to sit down today to bring you the messages that you're ready to receive. Like, what are you ready to hear right now that you can no longer avoid? So there's a lot I feel like has been going on a lot lately, energetically, astrology wise as well. We're going to step into a new moon this weekend. We're going to also step into eclipse season, spring equinox. So for many of us, we're already feeling this urge of I want to go, I want to go, I want to trust, I want to do. But there might be this little ick that we're holding on to something, or like something that just we know deep down inside we've outgrown. I'm going to turn on an incense for my spiritual soul. I love this incense. The candle's going to be burning for us here, and I'll be picking up on energy and as well channeling. I have an incense cone burning right over here, so I'm also picking up on the energy there. I love to incorporate different modalities in my readings so I can connect with you on a deeper level. Thank you for all the love that you've been showing lately in my channel and supporting. I appreciate you guys. I've been getting feedback that you guys have been enjoying my ASMR videos, so we'll continue to do that and connect with you to bring you the guidance that you're ready to receive. But let's get started. Option number 1. What are we ready to accept? Angel of self-worth. Okay. That you're worthy. Like, the first thing that I felt when I touched the energy of this card, it's like your guide saying, stop waiting for others to confirm your worth. You're currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to regain your self-worth. Que te quieras, que te ames, que te apapaches, porque te mereces más. Because you deserve more. You worry a lot about, your guides are saying at times, what people are going to think of you. And that's what prevents you from living your highest potential. I keep seeing somebody packing up their bags and moving. So for some of you, this is going to be this confirmation. It's time for me to move on. Lord Ganesh here fulfillment and divine support. You're not alone. I feel like Lord Ganesh is here also to say, you know, this version of you right now, today, is here to tell you you are capable of starting over, of redefining yourself, of trusting your intuition. Not only are you undervaluing yourself, but you're doubting yourself a lot. You're ready to hear, like right now, like your intuition is not doing you wrong. Many of you, you're in this healing journey with a parent. Your father here could be from this life, could be from another life. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. There's things that are out of your hands. And I know that's hard to hear. Oh, Honopono. Healing. This is a beautiful, I don't know what the right name for it would be, but a beautiful modality. I know it's used in Hawaii. I went to a circle a couple of weeks ago, and the healers in the sound bath, we did an exercise with the Honopono. But it's basically a way of forgiveness. And it says here, I underself myself more and more. That's all I need. Self-clarity, then everything is all glittery and bright. Kiss it better, baby. Some have said I am just all butterflies and flowers. Good, I say. They're pretty, gentle, kind, cute, lovely, and bring I love me, you to joy. I am strong. So for many of you, like right now, I feel like you're in this chapter where your guides are saying, let's accept that you're still doing healing. There's healing still that I feel like for many of you you're doing, and sometimes you're just thinking things have to be perfect. And your guides are like, things don't have to be perfect. Here with this Honopono card, you got the number 33, that master number. For many of you, I felt like I channeled earlier and I felt like something from a past life. And that number 33 always reminds me of that master, because 33 is a master number, a very old soul. Many of you, you've reincarnated with a parent. And maybe in your life right now, you're just wanting to, the crow is making some noise. You're just wanting to understand, like, why did I have this upbringing? Why do I undervalue myself? Why am I always seeking validation from others? Like, there's a lot that you're questioning. And right now, what you need to hear, that you're ready to accept, that you can't heal others, that's not your responsibility. You got the number 1, the Frida card, your soul lesson, to trust, to be more grounded, to accept yourself for who you are. It's time for you to choose a new direction. It feels like something is stuck in your life. You're not being yourself. You're not enjoying yourself also. Lápiz Lazuli, it's about trusting your intuition, about taking the lead, about saying, ¿sabes qué? Ahora lo voy a hacer. I'm going to do it now. Some of you, I feel like there's a pause right now in your life with healing from others. Ask for help from others. You're not alone. Like, I feel like your ancestors are also wanting to say, like, you doubt us a lot. You got the moon. Change, choose a new direction. And this is talking about changes. Honoring your emotions as well. Trusting in your cycles in life. You're ready to accept that the old version of you, that was a people pleaser, that wanted everybody to understand you, that's not you anymore. Your wings are ready to open up, I'm hearing. To bloom. Leave a stressful situation behind. And this is a card with Archangel Raphael. Thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. Yeah. The horses, they represent freedom. You're ready to accept that your soul is needing more joy, more abundance, more freedom, more love. The seeker, it's out of your hands. It's time to surrender. Again, the hands, the weaver, you're ready to build something. I just heard that honk. It's like that confirmation for you. And then from Miss Kuan Yin, the protection card. When navigating negative experiences, stay true to the pure light of your heart. That is where I dwell from within. I shall emanate a protective field around you to shield you from harm. You are safe. It's like something that I feel like you're saying goodbye to. You're protected. You're being redirected, I'm hearing. You're safe. But right now, it's like you're trying to control so many things. You're needing to hear, like, stop trying to control things that are out of your hands, because you can only control your actions. You can only control your beliefs. It is not your responsibility to heal others, to show up for others. No, that's not for you. And I know that sometimes that's easier said than done. But right now, a deep message that I'm hearing very loud from your ancestors, you need to be more present. So the decisions that you make to move forward, you're not overthinking them or doubting them. You're still working on your confidence. You're still working on your healing, and that's okay. You could still step into a different role in your life. There's been a lot of healing that you've been doing, but I feel like it's also from other people. But it's time to cut cords, to trust in what you need to do. Some of you, I feel like your guides are also sending you messages through other people. Get out of your comfort zone. You have the ability to do more. The candle keeps burning as well and releasing a lot of negative thoughts. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself. Some of you reincarnated with a parent, and this parent is not ready to heal themselves, to take ownership for the way that they've shown up. And that's not something you can control. I know you want to, but you can't. There's another deck that's calling me. So for option number 1, what are you ready to accept, to hear at the moment? I'm hearing your ancestors say also, you need to remember that before you can love others, you gotta love yourself. You gotta invest in yourself more. Some of you, you're like unlearning a version of you that doesn't define you anymore. Language of light, 18, 8 plus 1 is 9. Closing a cycle. Rediscovery. Humble, wonder, and communication. Don't be scared to use your voice, to open up to what you want, to give yourself permission to rediscover this new version of yourself. I feel like I don't know why this is coming up, but I feel like if you set, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. It says, number 9. See, 8 plus 1 is 9, and then you got 9 here. You are closing a cycle. You're ready to hear that. You're almost at the end. Sigue adelante. Ya vas a sobrevivir. It's like I keep seeing an image of a woman in the ocean, and she's like catching her breath, and like, am I almost gonna get to the shore? And your guides are saying, ya mero, you're almost getting there. Cosmic wave, new friendships, preparation, custodians. You're being prepared for a new version of yourself that's going to be able to evolve and trust. I took on my Lemurians to support me, and it keeps calling me. Lemurians, that master healer, for clarity. I know right now there's a lot of things that you want answers for, but they're not here yet. You're not needing to rush. It's time to go though. It's time to cut cords with someone. Protect your own energy. Protect your own self. I just noticed that here with the father energy, kind of gives me like the Little Mermaid's dad, right? Wanting to control her to live a certain way. And maybe for you, that's a lot of your growing up. Being controlled by a parent, your parents. You got to be this way. No. And that's why sometimes you have a hard time believing or trusting in yourself and your worth. Don't be scared to speak up and to claim your power back. Because you're worthy of more. You're capable of more. Option number 1. Thank you for the energy exchange, for allowing me to connect with you. I'm going to end with actually getting, I don't know the name of this deck, but it's like a self-love, like a loving deck. So I want to end with that because I feel like you're needing a positive. I feel like your guides are very to the point. They're like, okay, that's all they need to hear. They got it. You need to set new goals. Oh, I was going to say that a little bit ago and it came back to me. There's something that's coming up of like reevaluate your goals. March. The energy of actually the year beginning, a new season, spring equinox. And set a goal that in the next 6 months you know you can accomplish. You need to start showing up different in a loving way. I feel like your guides are saying that. There's an ancestor I kept feeling throughout the reading, and I'm feeling her now. It's a woman's energy. So if it resonates, please take this message. I feel like she's stepping in to say, it's been hard for you to break those cycles alone. But I see your hard work. Please remember that my messages are general, right? I can't connect with each one of you, but I always trust that your intuition, our intuition, guides us to the place where we need to be. Trust yourself a little bit more. Give yourself permission to move forward. Allow your emotions to flow more. Sometimes I feel like for option number 1, you hold in a lot of your emotions. Yeah, I feel like your guides are like wanting to slow you down in this cycle of life, in this chapter in your life right now. Because the decisions that you're going to be making before the end of this year, they're going to really put you in a very different place. You're getting there. You got to keep trusting in yourself. That's something different you're doing now. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. Definitely helps me with the connecting with you guys on a deeper level and knowing that you're enjoying my content. Thank you for the energy exchange. I'm going to leave my information down below. If you want to connect with me, I'm hosting a sister circle March 17 in Malibu to connect with that spring equinox energy. I will also be doing a distant offering for spring equinox, which I'll leave it in the comments. If you're interested, you can email me to join. Thank you again. So your card for option number 1, trust. You're looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust. For all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust. For all will heal in ways you never thought possible. Wow. It definitely fits your message, right? To trust, you're healing, you're evolving. They're moving things around for you so you could be at a better place. So stop doubting yourself. Keep evolving. I feel like for many of you, you're going to be feeling an upgrade, like you're going through some type of change right now in your life. Keep going. Let these doors that are opening up for you continue to open up. Let the doors that are meant to open, open, and let the doors that are meant to close, close. Somebody needed to hear that. All right, option 1, blessing. Thank you. Option number 2, the magical aquamarine. What are you ready to accept, to hear in your life right now, to say enough? Que es para ti? Please remember, my videos are general readings. If you want to connect a little bit more private, I am glad to support you. But I trust your intuition led you here today for a reason. You chose Aquamarine as option number 2. Honoring your emotions, speaking your truth, believing in who you are. This next transition, I'm hearing this next transition in your life, it's like putting you where you need to be. You've been working hard, I feel. You've been working hard on certain things. And I feel like you might be questioning right now. Like you're almost getting there and you might be questioning like, am I going to be okay? I keep hearing like, are my finances going to get better? Like what's going on? There's been like some type of change, some type of deeper lesson with your abundance that I feel like has come up. But as soon as I'm feeling that, I feel like your guides are saying, sometimes you only listen if it comes down to your money. So we gotta jalarte la oreja un poquito, like pull your ear a little bit at times. All right, so the first card, option number 2, Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Don't be scared to accept this version of you. No te limites. Estás haciendo las cosas para ti. Don't limit yourself. You're doing things for yourself. I'm sorry, there's a helicopter that's going on top, so you might hear that noise. Inner knowing. Trust your intuition a little bit more. What you're needing to hear right now, too, that I feel like you're having a hard time accepting, is that you're not lost. That your timing is your timing, not other people's timing. Healing your heart. You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Some of you, maybe you've been questioning your healing abilities. We heal with our voice, with our hands. We heal in many different ways. We can help people. For many of you, your voice impacts others. You have this very peaceful energy. I feel like you meet people and they're like, oh my God, there's just literally something about you. And my hands keep getting warm. So like you touch someone and it's like you transmute your loving energy to them. And they love you for who you are. You're growing. You're in your own timing. I'm hearing you're doing things the way that work for you. Soul lesson. Truth. Truth is coming up twice. Number 17. 7 + 1, 8. This is a year number 8, 2024. A deep lessons. It's time to listen to yourself. To silence your chatty mind that at times is just thinking, what's the worst that can happen? Soul lesson. Nobility. The aura chakra. Those fears that you try to listen to that are not for you. There's a new opportunity that's coming. But you got to say no to something that doesn't serve you. It's going to work out, I'm hearing. Trust me, it's going to work out. It's going to remind you that you will be fine. I'm going to pick a deck. I don't know why this deck is calling me. It's from this Sister JJ Constellation, one of my favorite readers. She's here on YouTube. This deck is it's like I believe it's like a love deck, higher self as well. I don't know if I'm defining it properly, but it's calling me, so I want to see what messages are coming up for option 2 that you're needing to hear right now, that you're ready to accept. Vamos a ver. The first one that came out said you need to forgive your parents. I feel what you are going through. This is your higher self coming in for sure. A lot of fear. Not in this lifetime. You got no, and then you got not in this lifetime. Some of you, this is for love. Please remember, if it resonates, it's for you. If it's not, that's okay. Let's not try to force things. At the bottom of the deck, we will have other opportunities soon. There will be other people that will be coming into your life. And I know you want to hold on to someone. You want somebody to come with you in this next journey. But I'm hearing they're not ready. And in this lifetime, you have other lessons to live, to grow. I keep seeing you guys in other lifetimes, like sacrificing your own joy. You've done that enough. It's time for you to live in your purpose, to accept yourself, to find more joy in your life. Forgiveness heals. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. Again, peace is repeating itself. You're ready to hear right now in your life. What you're doing is to find your true self, to be your true self, to step into your true self. Somebody was holding you back, I feel. This could be a partner. This is where this energy is coming in, not in this lifetime. A parent. It's somebody already in your energy for many of you. And it's time for us to let them go. There's been a lot of hurt in that relationship. Yeah, we're looking for more freedom to be ourselves. You're needing to free your own self. The Sovereign? I never could pronounce this word. The Sovereign? I think that's how you say it. The Observer? To me, as I'm picking up the energy here on these two cards, like for option number 2, you're not in a place in your life right now that you just started in life. No, many of you are very old souls. You've come from a lineage of women, of men that have made big changes. It's time to get rid of those fears. I'm like, your guides keep doing that. Wash them away, wash them away. Stop questioning so much your worth, who you are, who you're meant to be in this life. Miss Kuan Yin, Willow, let me relieve your pain even before external circumstances change. You no longer need this struggle in order to grow. Let me be the healing medicine for your soul. Oh, I love that. See, this is like someone. We need to change external things because you no longer need to be in that struggle and that survival mode. No, ma'am. Mount Meru, I believe that's how you pronounce it. When you struggle to make spiritual progress and reach higher levels of loving consciousness, call for me. I will reverse the negative trend and guide you to the higher spiritual ground where you belong. Coming back to yourself. There's going to be other opportunities that are going to come soon for you. But right now, you need to accept this is where you need to be. A deep message I'm definitely feeling for option number 2, Aquamarine. What is it that you're ready to accept right now in your life? Is that you've done the best you could in these relationships. And forgiving them doesn't mean it's okay what they did, but you're freeing yourself. There's a lot of fear or stuck emotions that I'm picking up for this option that you've been carrying. Oh, how beautiful. Ascension flame. Yeah, liberation, a sense of greater purpose, high expectations. Your expectations are valid, but you're ready to ascend to the next cycle in life. You have number 6 here, Celestial Channel. Hidden beauty, remaining optimistic, staying neutral. She has a key here. There's a new opportunity that's going to come. But you have to make space for it. There's clearing. There's releasing. At the bottom of the deck, 18, language of light, rediscovery, humble wanderer, communication. You doubt your intuition a lot. Don't doubt it. Aquamarine is a beautiful, loving stone, very connected to the water element. Honor that feminine side of yours, your emotions. I feel like a deep message here too for option number 2. I feel like I want to shuffle one more deck. I feel like something deeper for option number 2. It's like this cycle in life. I feel like you're ready to hear you've outgrown a version of you that no longer serves you. You've outgrown a version of you that it's like, I feel like with this horse here and this woman carrying a key, it's like you taking your power back, you making a decision like, I'm going to take this action, I'm going to take this lead, and then this key opening up a new door for you. It's like I'm hearing your guide say like, no more crying over spilled milk, no more crying over spilled milk, no more crying over spilled milk. All right, option 2. God of conflict resolution. You're being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. Yeah. I don't know what that noise is in the background, but it seems to me like something has ended. Like, okay, that's enough. Release yourself. Goddess of the earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. Being more grounded, more present also. Goddess of knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself more. Trust in your cycles in life. All right, option number 2. Thank you for the energy exchange. Blessings. Number 3, last but not least, you are next, my loves. Let me put this down a little bit. That should help the audio. I'm cleansing your energy. I'm recording earlier in the morning than the other options. There is construction. There's 100 things going on in the background, but that's okay. Malachite, option number 3. I feel like I'm releasing a lot of energy for you guys. When I was meditating with your energy right before I press record and I was setting up, there was a lot of like reorganization that I feel like for many of you, you're feeling in your life, or you're going to be feeling. I feel like to an extent also to many of you, you're right now, what you're needing to accept, what you're needing to hear. It's like, I feel like your guides are very to the point, like, it is what it is. This is where you are and you're not stuck. This is what needs to happen right now in your life. And I know that might be hard to hear out loud, but you're capable. Many of you, you've been in a cycle, I feel like, in the last 3 years of like work after work, lesson after lesson. And on a good note, you've been showing up. You've been breaking those cycles. I was even called to bring in my white roses for your option. For purity, for cleansing. You've been showing up differently. In a lot of my in-person healing sessions, I bring in a lot of roses and they help me with cleansing, with putting back in love. I use them a lot for womb healing, especially the white ones. So me saying that, I know it's like you've been doing a lot of the work, and maybe this next journey is going a little bit deeper with your lineage and healing that womb and those fears that at times you still want to carry. I'm not sure if the microphone will pick up the owl that is howling, but it's not that far from my house. So the owl is like your intuition. I might pause the video here and there because of the construction in the background. I really want to get this video out, so we're going to go with it as much as I can, okay? All right, Malachite is definitely a stone of change, very connected to the heart chakra. Malachite is also, what is that, a little kitty crying? I don't know what that is. Maybe a lot of your emotions from that younger version of you. That's what I felt. I don't know if you started to notice the candle is releasing a lot of black smoke. I'm not sure if the camera will catch it since it's releasing a lot of wax. As soon as I honor like inner child, I feel like this next chapter and what you need to hear right now, it's like, yeah, you're continuing to heal, but you are where you need to be. It kind of feels like your life, it's like you're starting over. There's something in your life you're starting over. You're accepting that you're starting over. I'm going to put that there. I hope it's not too bad. No, I feel like it's perfect. Alrighty. Option number 3, Miss Malachite. What's coming up for you, the threshold. This card always reminds me of somebody that's making a decision. And this is your energy. Like, you know that you need to embark into a new chapter. That's why there's a map here. And this is you with your backpack, enjoying the scenery and accepting, like, you know what? I do deserve something different. Change is hard for you, maybe. Change is hard for all of us. But I feel like for many of you with option number 3, change might be hard in this point of your life because you just feel like you've been doing a lot of the work and you wanted certain things to work out by now. And I'm hearing your ancestors say it's not that we're punishing you. We just know that you deserve better. And that's why we keep changing things around, I'm hearing. Angel of communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. I feel like sometimes you set boundaries with people a lot, and that's good. And sometimes people don't accept that. They don't honor that. They don't value that in you. And that might be hard sometimes because you really want people to understand you, but they can't. You're in a journey, you're in a chapter in your life where you're getting ready to make a decision. And as you're making these decisions, I feel like people are coming back from the past or will be coming back from the past. And they might want to rekindle and you're like, actually, no. To be honest, like if you would have come back a year ago, I would have said yes. But now I'm like, no, thank you. I know my value. I know my worth. Many of you that you're continuing to do your inner child healing, that younger version of you might feel triggered at times with people because they don't accept you for who you are. Right now, you're still in that journey of accepting yourself, believing in yourself. No more devaluing yourself. Let me put a little bit more of herbs to the salmerio. Salmerio is very powerful for cleansing our energy. It's been used for hundreds of years. I feel like you guys really, really need it. So try to do a cleanse on yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm going to leave the smaller cards here at the end. Let's see what else. Lord Ganesh, generosity. You're such a giving soul, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel like you always have to be giving. Many of you, you're definitely at a point in your life where the people that are in your life might be very minimal, or it's about to get very minimal. And that's okay. Until the right people come, that's okay. Mother healing. That womb healing I said earlier, right? The womb, that sacral chakra is where we carry energy from our birth, from our mothers, since we were in their tummies. And they're carrying also the energy of their mother, their grandmother. And a lot of the healing that you're still doing is you're trying to understand yourself more. Maybe you feel a disconnection also at times with your lineage, with your roots, because you don't know much of them. But I feel like if you continue to show up and do things different, we continue. It feels like for some of you also, maybe you're at a point in your life where you've accepted it. You know, this is the kind of relationships that I want, and I won't settle. You also got release to Mama Earth, root chakra. There's an affirmation here, an expression. I want to read it for you guys. I have the courage and freedom to choose how I feel. I chose to be on this earth and to be love personalized I integrate my inner and outer worlds. I practice my free will. My body expresses a joy for life. We're releasing this fear of, can I be enough? Will I be enough? Relationships are definitely a big highlight in your life, and you're needing to, what are you ready to hear, to accept, to honor? Number 25, soul lesson, presence, the crown chakra. Pay attention to your thoughts, the way that you're showing up at places. Many of you are going through a spiritual awakening, and we go through many of them in a lifetime. I feel like this next awakening, or this awakening you're currently in, it's definitely continuing to awaken this true version of you. It's awakening this true version of yourself. You have changed physicians. I'm not a health professional, so I don't like to speak about health. This change physicians, pay attention to your health. If you feel like you're not being heard or there's something that keeps coming up and you're needing support, pay attention to that. Many of you, I feel like this is also like in a mental support way. Like, be okay with asking for help from therapists. And it's not like, estás loca, you're crazy. A lot in our Latin culture, I'm a Latina, that's a lot of what is said in our community, and we start to believe that. But you're not crazy. Ask your angels for help. Yes, you're capable of more, you're worthy of more. The first thing that I felt when that yes card jumped out, it was like your guide saying, like, you're undervaluing yourself. Like, up your prices, ask for more money. Desire, attraction. It's interesting because in this card, the threshold, there's the horseshoe here. And then the snakes also remind us of like protecting your energy, shedding, change. To me, I'm picking this up as like, pay attention also to the people that you're continuing to give your energy to, because at times it feels like they're just draining you. Higher perspective. Confía en ti misma. You are the creator of your own life. Heart's desire. The manifestations of your heart's desire contains the seeds of fulfillment for many beings. Ask and I shall help you attain your destiny in a way that benefits all. Sigue tu corazón. Follow your heart. Many of you, you're in this transition in your life right now where you just know you're ready for more. You just know you want more. And I feel like for many of you, there's been this like settling that you've been doing for a very long time. No more settling. This is a beautiful deck. I don't usually use it, but it's very like, I have a notebook here. It's called the Sacred Light Oracle. Ascension cards for the spiritual seeker. See what else is coming up for you, option number 3. I took off the video a little bit and I took out another deck to see what other messages you guys are having. You're definitely in a phase in your life right now where you're receiving the confirmation you are where you need to be. Keep going. You got spirit guides looking for signs, philosophical discussion, supervision. Tibetan fire serpent. Ooh, master number 33. Seeking a higher truth, discernment, a better path. It's like, see, they're putting you in a better place. Many of you, it's interesting because oh my God, now that I'm seeing this spirit guides, it's interesting because when I was meditating this morning, like, what should my next pick a card be? It's like, oh, I want to talk about spirit guides. Spirit guides really kept coming up. Like, what message does a specific spirit guide have? And then you guys are getting this spirit guide card. So that's my confirmation. But see, like, your guides are always giving you messages. And I feel like there's a spirit guide in this awakening that you're currently going through here to remind you, like, you're not alone. You've been breaking cycles. The fire energy is all about transformation. Might feel lonely at times, pero es lo que tienes que hacer. Crystals definitely activate many of you. Very connected to Mother Earth. You're birthing something new. It does not have to be only a pregnancy, but you're birthing something new in your life. But be okay with slowing down and enjoying the journey. Some of you have been trying to rush because you just keep thinking, like, I'm behind. And your guides are like, you're not behind. The violet fire, again, 2 times the fire energy. Transmutation, detoxification, psychic vision, constant distraction. Focus on you right now. At the bottom of the deck, power of presence, the ego. The ego as a spirit animal. A power struggle. Unlock your potential, your authenticity. Be your true self. And be okay. I'm also hearing from your guides with, accepting, like, we all grow people. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more deck for you guys. Any last messages that you're needing to hear right now? Your guides are very to the point. I feel like you love that. I feel like you appreciate when your guides are, like, to the point. So let's see what this fairy deck has for you. Maybe you connect with fairies. Hope you guys can hear me. And maybe that's how your life right now is. Like, you're just multitasking. You're just figuring it out. You're just like, you know what? I need to keep going. If you are in the LA area, I will be doing an event on March 17th, spring equinox in Malibu. I'm also going to be doing some offerings, preparing candles, baños, doing a Reiki circle. So if that interests you, I usually post all my information on my Instagram. You can always email me, earthcrystosconamor@gmail.com. Thank you for your continuous support, and I appreciate you guys continuing to support my magic. Don't forget to subscribe if this is something that resonated with you. Leave a comment, please. You're capable of brilliant transformation. There's definitely an ancestor energy that I feel like is stepping in. You're capable of magical creation. When in doubt, ask for guidance. I feel like this ancestor's energy that I'm feeling is it's a woman's energy, and she's here to just remind you in other lifetimes you've done this before. Many of you, you're being triggered by that healing with your mother in this lifetime or from another lifetime. But as you're doing the work, don't forget that it will impact your lineage. You might not see it how you want to see the impact, but rest assured, I always say this in my healing sessions and my deep healing sessions, the work that we're doing, it will definitely make a difference for the women that came before us and the women that will come after us. So don't doubt that. I heard this saying, and it's repeating in my head right now. Remember that one day you will be an ancestor people will call upon. It's true. We'll pass one day, and somebody will be like mi tía, mi hermana, mi mamá, la que le gustaba los cristales y las lecturas, that loved those crystals and the weird stuff, but let me call upon her so she can accept me. Like, I feel like look, the owl is coming back before we say goodbye. And I feel like the owl's coming back to say, you keep doing yourself, you keep trusting. It's okay to put yourself first and take care of your own needs before those of others. Accept your own creative self, I'm hearing. Yes. And last but not least, choose what makes you happy. Follow your heart. And that's a lot what Malachite is. Oh, the owl is like howling. I hope you guys can hear it in the audio. If not, just know there's a little owl that is guiding you and connecting with you. Go outside more. I feel like for many of you, your ancestors connect with you as a butterfly. The butterfly is very significant in changes. One thing I will say though, very that came up, if it resonates, please take it. Cleanse your energy. You feel a little bit overwhelmed, you've been carrying a lot, cleanse yourself. If you live near the water, near ocean, near a river, any natural water places, that's the best way you can ever cleanse your energy. Give back as an offering, a fruit, a rose as a thank you, pick up trash, but cleanse yourself. If you're interested in something for me to help you with cleansing, I do limpias in person and in distant or distant as well. If not, do it yourself at least, but cleanse your energy because you're carrying a lot. I can feel it. My Saumerio is going pretty strong, and a lot of the releasing that the Saumerio is releasing, the fire that I'm picking up on the air, is a lot of stagnant energy that doesn't belong to you. And that's what's keeping you stuck at times, those fears of other people. So keep doing your work, keep showing up. One main message that I feel like for your option today is that you are where you need to be. You keep doing this work, you're impacting others even if you don't see it, but don't do it for others, do it for yourself so you can find your freedom, so you can find your light. You are the creator of your own journey, and you're creating more for yourself. The next 6 months for you, ooh, it's gonna get busy, you're gonna be going, but I feel like when we check in a year from today, you're going to look, honestly, like, I'm getting emotional, but you're going to look back at this point in your life right now, and you're going to remember how you felt and these times of change, and how you thought you weren't going to make it, and how you thought like, fuck, I'm about to tap out, and you didn't tap out. You've done this in other lifetimes. And I know that's not a good thing to hear, because you're like, God, how many more lifetimes? But now you're showing up really different. You're taking the lead. You're accepting yourself for you are. Many of you, you're going to leave behind an identity that does not define you anymore. You know what? I'll pick one more card. My past life deck. There's something you guys are definitely carrying from a past life, or like a story might be repeating itself. Alrighty. It reminds me of, like, my guides keep showing me, like, taking me down the library of Akashic records, the story of where we carry the energy of other lifetimes. I also do Akashic records readings. Oh my god, mother energy is coming up twice. So yeah, many of you are definitely healing with your siblings. Many of you reincarnated with a sibling, a brother or a sister, regardless of their gender. Many of you, it's like you've been a mother. Maybe you're healing a relationship with a sibling right now. And that's a little bit hard because they don't accept or see you for who you are. And it's like, I'm tired of wanting to save them, I'm hearing. Forgiveness, yeah. Like from another lifetime, there's definitely this energy of like, I need to find myself. All right, one more card and we're done. Because they're starting to make noise and cutting grass now outside. Medicine man or woman, yeah, you have a lot that you can offer your community. You're carrying it in your lineage. If you are a healer, if you heal people with your hands, with your voice, with your actions, you impact the community, you work with others. It is your calling. Of course, this reading is general. I always have to say this because it's the truth. Take what resonates. It's not your personal reading, so not everything that I say is going to resonate. But you clicked on this video for a reason. I hope it resonates. Thank you for continuing to trust my magic. Hasta la otra vez. Bendiciones.